problem of whether you're adequately capitalized or not, and that's something that can easily be poked out if you ever get audited. Somebody has a question, can you use letter of credit to capitalize? Yes. Many of the domiciles will allow you to capitalize with a letter of credit. This question, do you discuss the effect of reinsurance? Well, if you have reinsurance, it's an expense to the captive. The question, though, of course, is if you buy reinsurance, on how you count that from a regulatory standpoint will depend upon the quality of the reinsurer and whether or not whether there's collateral or not. For example, if a lot of times when there's fronting arrangements, and let me explain that. A fronting arrangement is where a commercial carrier generally will write the risk and then reinsure all or part of it to a captive. Because the captive does not have the required rating or creditworthiness, the commercial carrier cannot take that reinsurance as credit on its reserves. Whereas if it had a reputable, a big reinsurer, it could take that credit on its reinsurance. So typically what happens is that the premiums for that reinsurance are held in trust, and or there is collateral posted to secure the liability of the front. So that's some of the effect of reinsurance. Do you have the court case, the citation for the condo and airplane case? That is, yes, I do, and I will have somebody send that to you if we have your email address. Not the it's an airplane. I believe it's an airplane case. All right, so let's say you get past all those elements. What's the tax benefits, income tax benefits of the captive? Well, the premiums paid by the insureds are deductible. The captive then can take advantage of deducting the reserves, which is the estimate that the actuary comes up with and the management accepts, fix it within the range as a present deduction. So what happens is that even though the claims have not been paid out, maybe even the claims have not even been filed, the captive gets to take a deduction for that. So that's very advantageous for certain risks. It's not advantageous for other risks. For example, let's say earthquake. So you write a policy for earthquake. If the earthquake occurs at the end of that policy, right? Either let's say you start one January 1st, ends December 31st, there either was or was not an earthquake. So you're not going to be able to post any reserves for that because the earthquake did not happen. Same thing with wind coverage. Same thing with other types of claims. So the net result is that commercial carriers are not able to build up, take advantage of any tax benefits to build up money and get the investment income off that. So they shy away from some of those risks. There's been some studies done and some pressure in Congress to give a special deduction for catastrophic types of events for carriers to encourage them, for example, to write more wind coverage on the Gulf. Because when they do get hit, it's a big event, and their year-by-year policies are running off, and so they might be able to set reserves, but as soon as that policy is over, those reserves come back into income. So there's been some push in Congress to do something about that, but the way Congress is now, probably nothing's going to happen.